Welcome to
The Local Lowdown, and
find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Hello everybody, this is Murray back with you for the Local Lowdown podcast. We'll be going through the newspapers in Lavaca County and Luling for the 8th and 9th editions, and things are going to change a little bit, folks. We're going to, from now on, keep the things about the papers is going to be short, and we are going to talk about a whole lot of other things. And before we get into it, I would like to make some things clear as far as people have asked about this podcast. And so I just want everyone to know that the Local Lowdown podcast belongs to me, and the content and everything that goes in it is my responsibility. We will be mentioning our newspapers, but the newspapers are not responsible for anything that is said on this podcast. Now, the Local Lowdown Facebook group is owned by myself and Michelle Price, my co-host, and so I just wanted to let you know the difference. And as far as content that goes in the Facebook page, we have people that submit things to the podcast, and I'm the person, not Michelle, so don't pick on her. I'm the person that's responsible for deciding what goes in and what doesn't. And what doesn't go in are agendas a person or people may have that I'm sure is worthy, but not everybody is so much interested in it, and we're not going to have any politics posted in that group. Now, you may hear some politics on this podcast, but in the group itself, there will be no politics. So I hope that that kind of explains things to you. And we're going to start this podcast now, and I got my co-host, Michelle Price, here with me. How are you, Michelle?
2 minutes, 29 seconds before I got to say a word.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My goodness. Yes, I'm great. I'm glad to be back.
Everybody knew you were here anyway, because they could probably, in their minds, see you
chuckling,
shooting me daggers through your eyeballs.
Saying, when can I talk?
Well, I think we're going to talk right now.
All right.
We're going to talk about what everybody did at Christmas that works at this newspaper. And old Murray, he went to Seguin and visited with his family and his grandkids and the whole bunch. And on the way back, old Murray stopped in Gonzales, and he went over to First Shot Liquor.
First Shot.
That was managed by a young lady named Dorothy. She worked with me at the newspaper in Gonzales. We always called her Dot. And I picked up some good tequila from Dot. And we visited a little bit about the old days in the Gonzales Enquirer. And then we came home, and Murray hit his recliner, and that was the end of that. Now, Michelle, what did you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I did. Well, I attended church service on Christmas Eve night, and it's kind of one of my favorites because I really like the candlelight stuff. But you have to also know that, like, my child is very accident prone, and they think because she's 13 that she should have a real candle. So I kind of get that fear, like, what if we burn down the church? But they sing Silent Night, and it's very beautiful. So that's basically how we started off our Christmas. And then we went to some friend's house, and we played this really cool, like, I enjoyed it a lot, where I tried to do it here, but we couldn't pass around the phone. But where you, like, everyone picks a song to listen to, and you start playing it, and it just, you get so much variety of music and stuff you haven't heard. And I like different music, so that's what we did.
You did that here at the paper, did you?
Yeah, I tried, but,
who all, and what did they play?
They played all kind of stuff. So songs I didn't even know, some Dolly, some Johnny Cash, I played Willie Nelson.
What about old Murray?
What did you play here?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
I don't either. Crap. We got to do it again.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
It gets busy, but that's what I did. And then, so Christmas morning, my daughter woke up nice and early because she wants to open presents, and we did that. Then we went to a friend's house and had a brunch and did some Christmas games with them. Then I came home and took a very long nap. before having a family Christmas in the evening.
Wow. So you were pretty busy, it looks like.
Yeah, I jumped around a little bit.
Well, I checked around the office here to see what people did, and little Chucky Groff, our sports editor, he went to see his grandkids, and I believe they're down around Sugarland. If I'm wrong,
think
Chucky,
so.
well, you can tell me. Jimmy Apple said all his kids came home, and they had a good Christmas at his house at Settine. Annie said she stayed home with family.
And played cards.
Played cards. And then Michelle just told you pretty much a book-length story about what she did. And our ace reporter, Clayton Kelly, with an E, he said he visited all his family around Gonzales. And I was a little bit sad after I asked him because it got to be a lot longer than I wanted it to be. So Clayton evidently has a whole lot of family around Gonzales, and he said he also came to Hellisville to visit with his sister and her boyfriend.
Whoop, whoop.
So he was pretty busy.
What about Henry?
Is it raining or am I?
No, that's the heater.
Okay, no, I hadn't got to Yashik yet.
Oh.
Henry Joe Yashik, our ace, what is he?
Columnist.
Yeah, but what else?
Everything.
Hitting the ground?
He's amazing.
Oh, okay. No, Henry, he always
Take a good trip.
He has a big gathering at his home. Pretty much every year, I know since I worked with him, which has been about 20 years. I don't remember him ever going anywhere. I think all his family comes to him, and that's nice when you get older, that your family comes to you.
Are you jealous?
No.
Huh?
You're
not older. You actually got younger this year.
Well, you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, so Murray had a birthday, if you didn't see it on our Facebook page, on January the 5th, which, thanks for being born on my anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
That was nice of you to choose that date. But, so I think all knew that Murray was, can I say how old you are?
Well, I don't care.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. We all knew Murray was 82, but for some reason he didn't know, and he thought he was 83. So he came to work on Monday. Then he went home for lunch, and I think your wife told you, right?
Yeah, she said, you're not 83, you're 82. And I said, what? And I come out here, and I told the girls, and of course, first thing Michelle did was grab her calculator.
Well, those are big numbers to figure.
And sure enough, I gained a year back.
That doesn't happen often.
No, and I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing. But I got a little spring in my step.
Yeah, you started dancing.
Yeah, felt really good.
It was good. But like I told Murray, if he would have told me that his wife was the one that told him, I wouldn't even check the date. I would have known, well, she's right.
Yeah, she's bound to be right. Can you tell us, because I saw a lot of things on Facebook about our buddy Nicole.
Yeah, well, Nicole just flew out of the state, and she went to New York.
Well, tell everybody what Nicole's got to do with us.
So Nicole is our staff writer, photographer, I don't know, podcast extraordinaire when she comes over here from the Luling office, which Luling doesn't have an office, so just from Luling, I guess. But
the Luling Newsboy and Signal.
Right. She works for that paper the most, but we do, or I at least, have her do things for me quite often. But yeah, she just left basically one day, and I found out about it. I thought I was her best friend, but
evidently not.
She told Ani, and she said the reason she told Ani was because Ani's the one that cuts her check, which I mean makes sense. But Ani told me she told me because I was her best friend, which hurt me deeply because I thought I was her best friend.
Well, maybe at the time Nicole didn't want the entire world to know about it.
Well, she sure posted and rubbed it in my face on Facebook.
And if she had told you, she'd have never got the chance to post anything.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it did sound like a very exciting trip. One we should probably all aspire to do because she got to take it with her mom and her sisters and her nieces and her daughters.
Well, I don't care about that. Cool. I'm not getting on the damn New York subway. So.
Why? You're scared?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
They set people on fire on that subway.
Not you. You're too handsome.
Push them.
Y'all should see Murray. He's in his brown hat, brown coat, jacket.
Don't take no.
Maybe I will. He's looking handsome, and he has him a tall glass of
coffee. As a matter of fact, my little wife bought that for me for Christmas because it's got a screw-on lid.
Well, imagine
because those lids that pop out.
They don't do so
Old
good with
people,
you.
they pop out and run right down their chest.
Oh,
So yeah, that's a gift.
well, that was
So
very
don't
nice
be
of
bad
her.
mouthing that. That's and this is in fact the first time I've used it, and I haven't spilled a drop yet.
It looks good on you.
Oh yeah. So do you want to do this for Jimmy Apple?
Of course I will.
All right.
So it was on the front page of the Halsell paper because I'm good like that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what Henry says.
No, he says like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
But every year the Lions Club in Halsell does a flag program, so you can contact. Does it have a contact in here? I would say any Lions Club member.
Yeah, you can call Jimmy right down here.
Yeah, call Jimmy at the paper. In the paper, it does have a email and phone number for Virginia Partita. So there's your contact. But the deadline is February the 8th. And you will get, for 4 holidays and $40, a flag placed in your yard. And that will be for President's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Veterans Day.
I believe Jimmy told me that you may have just said it. It's the fourth year that they're doing this. I
didn't know the year, but yes, I know they've done it a few years.
I wonder how many other towns around our area do that.
I thought Shiner did, but I'm not sure.
Well, any of you listening to this podcast, you're welcome to put in the comments below the podcast after it gets published on the group. You can make comments as to whether your town does this. I think it's a great thing. One other thing that I just thought about. Didn't part of this newspaper family here in Hallettsville, didn't y'all take a little trip over to Flatonia?
We did.
Was that before Christmas or after?
It was after. It was New Year's Eve.
Well, tell us about it.
So on New Year's Eve, we decided to have a little impromptu get together for the newspaper employees. And so since it was very impromptu, it wasn't going to be at anyone's house. And I have been wanting to go to Trump Burger for a very long time in Flatonia. Because I've heard, one, they have really good burgers. I like fun atmospheres. So I was excited. So I invited everyone. Some came with a little resistance. But we wound up having 3 of our families go. Mine, Ani's, and Jimmy, and Marcy. Murray, I tried to give him all the reasons he didn't have an excuse, but still found one. Margaret said it was too dark.
Okay. Margaret hit the nail on the head. Older people, like myself, we don't drive at night.
Well, I could have drove you.
Oh, no. I'd have wanted to get home in one piece.
Chuck could have drove you.
That is really scary. But, no, and of course I was watching football. That's real important.
Yeah.
But anyway, what all did y'all do over there?
So me and Marcy enjoyed looking at the market next door, which is a grocery store. It wasn't open, but we got to look through the windows, and we both really want to go back. And then when Ani was last. I was first to get there.
Well, that is something.
Yeah, it was memory making. And when Ani got there, we went inside, and there was a lot to look at. A lot of Trump memorabilia, as well as, some other Republican presidents, Reagan, not sure who else I saw. And we sat in these wonderful orange, comfy, cushy chairs. And you order at the counter, and then you get your meal, and it was super fast, and everyone enjoyed it. And then we took some pictures and went home.
Well, this is in Flatonia, Texas.
In Flatonia, right? Yes. And they also have one in Belleville.
Well, what, you're talking about a grocery store, or?
Yeah, the market is a grocery store next to it. Is it
part of the burger place?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It just looked like a cool little store.
So I'm sure you'll go back. I'm sure you'll go back.
I will, at some point.
All right. Well, that sounds great. That sounds like y'all had a good time.
And one day you're going to go. And if you want to know, I really like my husband and I split a Philly cheesesteak and a burger, and I actually like the Philly cheesesteak better.
Really?
Yes.
But the burgers were good.
But the burger was very good.
We have another place down here on the square that serves Mexican food.
Love their burgers.
And their burgers are good, you said?
They are. They have an avocado on it. And now we have...
Whataburger.
Have you been, Murray?
Hadn't yet, but y'all got me some... I got some food from over there thanks to Clayton Kelly. I won't tell you his nickname because he probably wouldn't appreciate that.
DoorDash. It is DoorDash.
Well, that's out, Clayton. I'm sorry. I was trying to keep it a secret.
If anyone needs DoorDash in Hallettsville, Texas, call the newspaper at 361.
Look out.
798. What's our number?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not
I
going to
forgot.
give that out because people would be calling here.
Well,
wanting
just
to order
call.
Whataburger.
Just call the newspaper. I can't think what our number is. 24.
798-2481.
2481. There you go. Call and ask for Clayton, and he delivers for just a little upcharge.
Yeah. This is a fictional thing she's saying, folks. Please don't call the newspaper. And please don't call Clayton because I don't think he'd appreciate that either.
But he does a great job at it.
Yes, he does.
He's very successful.
And he makes several trips during the day.
He does. Sometimes pretty close together, actually. But, yeah, I think I've had Whataburger every day. That's pretty embarrassing.
What was that sandwich y'all gave me that I didn't I didn't like?
Bacon avocado cheeseburger.
See, I hate avocados, and I gobble that baby up. And I came up there and was telling the girls in the front office, that is one of the best damn sandwiches I ever had in my life. Well, it's got avocado on it. I don't like avocado. Well, you just ate a bunch of it.
Yeah, well, he liked it that day.
It's good, and I'll probably be ordering that one these days myself. So, what else can you think of before we start on this paper?
Let me think. I don't know. Well, no, I don't. Well, we're a little late. What time is it?
We're all right.
It's 11:51, but we started the podcast later today because I was watching the funeral. I'm really big on presidents' funerals.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, don't spend a lot of time on it, but if you want to talk about it, go ahead.
I won't. I'm just telling you why, but y'all wouldn't know why we're late. I mean, y'all wouldn't even know we were late, except Murray will say, oh, she took forever.
Well, if he don't get it through post-processing, they might not get it to 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock tonight.
Right.
Depending.
I just like seeing all the people come together. And Nicole wrote something really nice about it, too. Of course, we were texting during the funeral. And my watching, she said everyone was very reverent. Well, I was watching in the newspaper office. And let me tell you, the reverence was not here.
It was pretty slim, wasn't it?
Yes. But Nicole said, I appreciate the reverence and respect demonstrated by the former U.S. presidents, guests, and broadcasters during Carter's presidential memorial. Such great eulogies offered by the sons of Ford and Mondale, as well as Carter's son and grandson. And I feel like I just learn a lot when I watch presidential funerals, because I had no clue that Walter Mondale was his vice president.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that the reason that those two spoke, like Ford and Mondale's sons spoke, is because their fathers had already wrote this, because you plan your funeral basically when you get elected.
That makes sense.
So I learned a lot today.
Well,
and I couldn't remember Ford's wife's name, Betty.
I do appreciate, although I didn't particularly vote for that person, or either one of them, as a matter of fact. But I do appreciate them being able to get through that without politics.
Yes.
And although I didn't vote for Carter, he was a good man. I didn't think he was a good president so much, but he was a good man. And he served his community well and his country well, as far as he did what he thought was best. And that's just about what any president can do. But he definitely didn't hate the country or anything like that.
No.
You know, he put the country first. But anyway, I guess that you can get a lot out of watching those funerals. They're kind of lengthy sometimes.
Yeah, but it was wonderful.
All right. Well, let's say a little something about these newspapers. It's like I said at the beginning, they're going to be short and sweet. We'll start with the Hallettsville Tribune-Herald. What you got, Michelle?
All right. Well, Jimmy's talking about the year, kind of a year in review, but less year in review now and more like highlights of 2024. I did somehow leave out his sports, so go ahead and look forward to seeing that in next week's paper. So you didn't.
Well, it's in the Molten Eagle.
It's in the, or look in the Molten.
I don't know about the rest of them, but.
And then the Ms. Hallettsville pageant is this Saturday, so all the information on how to attend You know, guys, that I'm a big proponent of royalty pageants and what the royalties do, not only for the towns, but for the girls. And what they build in them is character and a lot of other things. And one of the biggest steps is just stepping out on that stage and competing and being judged. So if you have a chance, please go and support those ladies. Again, it'll be this Saturday. And then we talked about all of that fun with the flags. And then this is the last week. You'll see all the contestants for the Miss Hallettsville pageant in the paper, and this is the last week. I think to enter the Rise Up for Life is sponsoring a pro-life essay contest. It is for, let me see, I'm just gonna read it. Rise Up for Life is proud to sponsor again the annual pro-life high school essay contest. This year the question considered is, what are the rights of the preborn and when do they begin? The contest is open to Lavaca County homeschoolers, private and public school students grades 9th through 12th, with awards of first place $500, second place $200, and it will be announced at the Lavaca County Pro-Life Rally on January 25th. Essay submittals are requested no later than January the 13th, and it gives information on who to send that to. So grab a paper, or if you need information, you can also look at the paper online or give us a call here.
Now, we have something also in the Hallettsville paper that I had intended for us to mention it at the beginning, and I forgot it, about the redemption.
Yes.
You got that?
I have the ad on page 9.
Okay.
And that ad is in all of our papers, and so it's a free event known as the Redemption Story. It is if you guys remember the plane crash that happened in Yoakum in 2023. This is he is going to speak as the lone survivor. I'm not really sure. You put something in your paper about it more, right?
Well, I put that article.
Yeah, I didn't get that in this week, so I don't know. Did you read it? Did you read it?
Of course I read it. Well, I think that gentleman called the office and talked to Ani.
Oh.
And we had a lot about this when it first happened, and then we appreciate them running. They ran that full page ad. And this article that we had is called Tragedy to Redemption, and it's a story about that crash and how the survivor, all the things that he had went through, and it was, I think, touch and go as to whether he would survive. But this article includes that by prayer and all of those things and all the help he had from family and other people, it's a very telling story, a remarkable true story. And so if you get a chance, you sure need to read it. It's in Moulton, and it'll be, I'm not sure about the other papers. I'll have to go through them. I haven't had a chance to go through them yet.
Didn't get in Hallettsville this week. Okay. The story, the ad is in there.
But the story will be
probably next week.
So y'all look for that, and we appreciate them sending that story, and we definitely appreciate that ad. So just let everybody know about that. And you people around Yoakum, you need to check that out too.
Are you going to go? Yeah. Let's go together.
I don't know.
That's a no. I don't know is a no.
You want to talk about that
no.
article and what happened?
Not really.
No, go ahead.
So let me preface this with Tuesday gets a little, intense around here. And my brain stops working about maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock because it's on overload. And I was grabbing Murray's column, which is called Mesquite, the controversial Texas treasure. Does the good outweigh the bad? And I went to put it on my back page, and Murray always has it nicely in a folder for me that has the article and the picture. So I grabbed the picture and I put it in and I format it, and I told Ani, well, I don't see a mosquito in this picture. But I said, well, I guess it has to be in there somewhere if Murray has it in here. So I trusted him that there was a mosquito to match the story. And I went on. Well, then when Ani is printing out my pages for our great editor, or copy editor, I should say, Margaret to check, she said, well, I don't see a mosquito either. And I said, well, maybe it's something in the article and that makes sense with the picture. And then she said, wait, this says mesquite, not mosquito. So sometimes your brain just turns off.
Well, I guess those two words are probably easily confused.
Easily.
I should have put a
kind
big.
of you.
I should have put a big mosquito right in the middle of that mesquite tree.
Yeah,
and
that would have. I know. So I kind of feel like it is your fault, right?
Well, thank God you didn't
change that.
change that mosquito.
Because sometimes I'm like, ooh, I could go find a better picture. Sometimes I get like an itch like that.
Oh Lord.
Good thing my itch didn't happen.
Well, what's going on at the Shiner Gazette, your favorite newspaper?
So this little guy, Robert Cavella, this is the second time he's made our paper, but he is doing BMX racing. So read about him. He's young. He's only 9 years old, and he's gotten to go pretty far with that. So that's exciting. Of course, there's always city council, court. You want to know what's going on. It's important. We are, the burn ban is still lifted. Janet did get the redemption story in her paper as well. The domino tournament's coming up.
Just how many obituaries?
So we have 3 obituaries in the Shiner paper. We have Happy New Year still going on because we're living fun in 2025. Do you like 2025, Marie?
Well, we'll see.
So far, so good.
At least I'm a year younger. That's the main thing.
Check out the sports. Now, I don't know how many Shiner people listen, so this may be a way to tell because there's been a little confusion. So we're going to do this special edition. It's a commemorative edition for the Shiner football team who made it to the state championship game and became the runners-up in Class 2A, 2A, Division 2. And so we want to honor them. The ads, if you are putting in a personal ad for your son or even your business, are due by next week, Wednesday, January the 15th. You can contact me at the Household paper, and most of you, I have given out my cell phone to quite a few people, so it's out there if you need it. But my email here, of course, is very long, but it's ads@lavacacountytoday.com. But you will need to pay for your ad at the Shiner Gazette. I don't want you to have to come to Hallettsville, number 1, and number 2. That's who it's going through. But we will be producing the commemorative issue here in Hallettsville. If you haven't heard from me about proofs or anything like that, that is because in the meantime, I still have to put out 2 other papers. And we have livestock shows coming next week for Hallettsville and Moulton. So that's why or is it Luling and Moulton?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Maybe it's Luling and Moulton. Either way, it's kind of a busy time, and so we have to kind of prioritize what's coming in line. So next Wednesday is when everything is due, and that is when I will sit down with it, and you will hear from me and get all that information.
Yeah, and you folks that listen from Shiner, hopefully there's a bunch of you. You can put in the comments below this podcast when you see it in the group. You can probably address Michelle there in the comments, right?
Yeah.
If they need to ask any questions.
Yeah, any questions. And I will do my best. I know I'm not super fast at getting back, but please know I have a lot of irons and a lot of fires.
Yeah. Besides that, the mosquitoes are bothering me.
The mosquitoes are getting me. But it's going to be a great edition. We're going to cover all the state championships and all the fun and all of that. And we're also looking for Citizen of the Year in Shiner for the Shiner Chamber. So if you have that, if you want to nominate someone, please contact the Chamber at 361-594-4180, and they will tell you how to do it. And most towns have the Chamber banquets coming up, so look for those because they're pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things going on at this beginning of 2025. And are you ready to take a little trip down to Yoakum?
Oh, yeah.
Are you through?
I thought I was done with all of them, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, did I not get a Moulton paper? Oh, you're holding
I'll
it.
take care of that.
Sure, we can go to Yoakum.
Go down there and talk about Allison and Nadine.
I met Allison this week.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
So I've worked here for 2 years, and we have talked on the phone and through email. Let's not be crazy. But I never met her in person, but I did meet her on Monday. And we're, of course, like best friends now, because, I mean, that's just how I am.
You know, you have such a magnetic personality.
That is correct.
You know, they can't help it.
And I mean, she was very kind. She told me I looked really young, so I felt like I gained some age there too.
You know, we're gonna have to bring a horn out here, put it on the podcast. No, Allison and Nadine, they do a good job. And what have they got this?
They
week?
have stock show going on, so thank you to those advertisers. And You can see they always have that great Christmas tree for us, so that is mentioned in here. They have one obituary, it looks like, in their paper. They have some soccer going on, which I think also Hallsville had some soccer, and I may have just missed that. And you can see the lineup for the Yoakum FFA. It starts the 10th, so that's tomorrow, Friday.
They got a lot of big ads, too. I'm
yes, so thanks to all of those for supporting the stock show. They have information on how to make this year and have healthy habits.
All right. And we appreciate that same big ad on
I
the
haven't
back
done
page.
so well. I mean, I've supported locally by supporting Whataburger now, but I don't know if I made healthy habits.
Well, you also supported Mega Burgers or whatever over
Trump
there.
burgers.
Yeah, Trump Burgers. Mega. Over there
But
in
that was
Flatonia.
before the new year.
Oh, okay.
That was going into it.
Luling Newsboy.
No, what about Moulton?
Weekend Journal.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't looked at this paper at all, but looks like fun. Nicole's telling you how don't quit now just because it's got a day. And I have no clue what that's about, but I think you should all read it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Nicole does great stuff. I did see this in several papers. I didn't get it in mine, but it's a loss of spouse seminar that kicks off. Those are always very informative, so check that out. We also have 3 obituaries, some sports. Oh, wait, 4 obituaries. Sorry about that, guys.
Is that football contest over there that they had? Looks like it is.
I don't know what's really happening here,
Did your
but
buddy win it? I guess.
Brittany is still winning.
I think it's over with.
It's over.
I believe.
Look for him next week. I don't know, but go Brittany. I'm still excited.
Anyway, you folks who were in the Luling area, just pick you up a newsboy and you'll find out everything that Nicole did. Nicole write about her trip?
She wrote about decluttering, and I think that's important because let me tell you something, Murray. I heard he's putting his pen down. He's getting ready for my store. But I know that a lot of people, have mixed feelings about the fires in California, but they are horrible. It's horrible to lose your property, whether you're rich and famous or you're poor and humble, like me. Humble.
Yeah, right.
Humble means.
There's that horn again.
But I thought about it, and I have way too much stuff in my life, for sure, like clutter and just stuff I don't need. And how important it is to probably really get rid of that, because it's only causing me like anxiety, and it's just stuff. Because if I had to leave my house tomorrow, which, by the way, is something I've heard a lot lately, that you should have a emergent, know where what you were going to take if you had to leave right away.
Important documents and things like that.
We have one box that has like birth certificates and stuff, and we would grab that, and then I would just make sure I have my pets and my child and my husband.
Yeah.
And that's really all.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's I've been watching that on TV about all that fire out there, and it is horrible. They had no warning.
No.
They had no warning, and it's still burning. I think when I quit watching last night that not any of those fires were contained, and I think they have like 3 or 4 of them going on. And some of those houses are like $10 million houses. And that just goes to show you it makes no difference how much money you have. It can all be wiped out in a second. But we do feel for those folks.
Yeah, and I do believe that the last time I heard there hasn't been deaths reported yet because of the fires. There's 5 now.
5 of them. Yeah.
So
there was 2, and then last night it jumped to 5.
And I mean,
And they think
that's horrible, but that's very low for the amount of
for what
damage it
happened.
is.
And it's very sad. But Mother Nature doesn't really care how much money you have, when things like that happen. Let's go ahead then. I'm going to finish up with the Molten Eagle.
Let's do it.
And we have, the front page could be the Jimmy Apple front page, except for one article, I think. No, it's all Jimmy.
Woo.
But he writes about the national news, weather, sports highlights from last year. And we have burn ban, remains off according to this story. And we have the Knights of Columbus Domino Tournament that's set for January 19th here in Hallettsville, and the Wild Game Supper is also part of that. And so I have never been to one of those Wild Game Suppers. Maybe one of these days I can make it.
I think there's bones in it.
If you don't have to drive at night.
I'll take you.
And I have a story here about mesquite.
Imagine
I don't
that.
see any pictures of any mosquitoes in here.
No.
I do see an ugly little man called Henry Joyace.
He's so cute.
He wrote about who are the three kings. You didn't mention that because we were cutting it.
Yeah,
short
I
over
did have it in my paper as well.
But,
if I can get a Henry column in, it's going.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think I've seen where he might have two columns in one paper. And Murray's damn lucky to get his in at all. I'm talking through this newspaper, folks. I hope you heard me. But
it wasn't worth hearing.
We have a picture of the Molten KC's Christmas party, and Antone and Danielle Robbie got an award for dedicated service at the KC Bingo. They were the operators there in 2024. And we have another story from the PTO of Molten ISD PTO about the kids and the upcoming schedules. And so take a look at that. You'll get your Molten Eagle. It's 8 pages this time instead of 6 like normal. And we have the redemption story, full page color ad. And then Mark Luby's got the story about the Molten Kittens route Rungy for the district opener. And basically that's going to probably wrap it up. We have the tragedy to redemption story in our paper as well. So that pretty well wraps up Molten. And have you thought of anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
Girl Scout cookies are here.
You know, I don't think I got any last year.
Yes, you did.
I ordered some, but I'm not sure. I bet Yashik got all he wanted. But
so if you need Girl Scout cookies, you can come by the Hallettsville office and I can hook you up. Or you can call me. I won't give you my digits. Call me at the Hallettsville office. Because, I mean, I'm so popular.
You can't help it.
I can't answer all those calls. You can email me. You can Facebook me. You can put it on the Local Lowdown Facebook. I don't really care how you contact me, but my daughter is selling Girl Scout cookies, and she'd love for you to buy a box. But they did go up to $6. Inflation.
I think I ordered about 20 boxes last year, and I don't know if I ever got them.
Well, I don't know that you got 20 boxes. I
like those Thin Mint.
Okay.
What's that other one? There's another one there that I like.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Toastiers are going out. This is it. So if you like Toastiers, which tastes like little French toast, this is your last shot.
No, I never cared for those much.
You like Samoas, the ones with the coconut.
Yeah, you got it. That's it. Samoas and Thin Mint. I may order half a box. Can you order half a box?
No. You have to share with Henry.
You know, this might be plagiarism you put in this.
Is it?
Well, it might be.
Well, you said you own the rights, not me. Guess you're going to jail.
No. Well, I think...
Did you set off your alarm? Nope. Wasn't you.
Must be a truck. Oh, that's probably one of those delivery trucks from next door.
Maybe.
He's trying to back up. Hopefully.
Protect your house. We didn't talk about that, right, Murray? It's cold. Make sure your pipes are wrapped.
Oh, yeah, or leave them like I do. Leave them dripping. Get your smoke alarms, folks, if you don't have them. Put your new batteries in them. Take care of that. But that's all I've got.
That's all I got.
We'll tell your goodbyes and we'll get on out of here.
All right. We'll have a fun weekend. Do something exciting. And then why don't you tell us about it? Write us on the Local Lowdown podcast page. And we may just talk about what you did, not just what we did.
That's exactly right. All you got to do is just contact us on the group. If you're not on Facebook, you can call Michelle.
Call me. Maybe.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, are you through?
I'm done, I think.
Yeah. Well, folks, we appreciate you listening to this. I hope you enjoy the new format, and we'll be talking more and more about those kind of things in the newspapers. We'll just run through quickly.
Wait, Murray, you didn't tell me happy anniversary, even though it
I
was
think
belated.
I did on Facebook.
Yeah, but we didn't mention that I have been married 17 years. Glorious years. Okay, continue.
Thank you.
You just
I got all interrupted, and old people lose their track real quick. and they lose their ability to talk.
Oh, sorry.
So anyway, folks, thanks for listening. We hope you'll share this podcast, and we will talk to you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.